Hearing terminology, and it's very important that we have terminology that we all understand so that we can communicate more quickly. You've all been taught to say, here's your help, or call someone's name. And what I have found in my experience is that just calls the defender to you, and your teammates have to listen and figure out where you are and what direction you are. So this is a lot more effective. So let's say on a shot, goalie gets the ball. These wing defenders, it's called the wings, are bananing out so they can get low and then catch the ball on the run upfield. This area in here is called the hound. And the reason we call that the hound is because it chases the fox. The fox is the face-off X. It's now a dot, but it's just a lot easier to say fox instead of fod. Okay, so you've known this as the substitution area or the box area. We don't call it the box anymore because this is the restraining area, but everybody knows that as the box as well. This is the only ox sound that we use is the fox. So this is the hook area. These look like fishermen all fishing in this big river. We also can hook players off the field and use this substitution area to our advantage. The cop is corner, C-O-O-P, corner opposite the substitution area of the hook. So that's what we call those. All right, again, still the same location. We have the hound. Would be a middle clear where the hound chases the fox. Sometimes the hound will get the ball here, and this is an outside release. The hook area is going to be the outside release. Middle clear, outside clears. All right. If you notice, this is the attackman, how they should be set up. We do not want to be at midfield. That shows you have low lacrosse IQ because their team throws the ball and misses. Their defenders are up here. They can poke it over. Don't want that. Also, if the ball is rolling and you can take these angles to the ball and you pick it up, the referees are going to let you play in 3-on-3 is a great time to dodge. We keep one over here because we want this whole area clear. Okay, these are the breakout patterns. If you notice that this midi wants to get to here, so what do? Break to the inside, out. This defender wants to get to the hook area because we're going to use him to hook him off the field. Breaks opposite and then to where I want to go. This midfielder's also going to break out and eventually is going to come back to the hound, but you break out because if you're open, that goalie is going to make that pass. Okay, this area down here is called the chicken coop because there's what the fox wants to go, and then the cop and the hound want to get into this area to prevent the fox from eating the chickens. All right, again, those are your angles. Potentially, the goalie or the defender with the ball might be able to hit that area. If you notice, this midfielder didn't get the ball, breaking back here. This defenseman's going to be weighted to be hooked off the field. Then we have our long stick. I mean, this could be a defender as well. This defender sometimes will be able to break to here and be wide open. Then the cop would recognize that and get away from him. But I've seen a lot of college teams doing that clear. Okay, again, the hound breaks back. So the other thing is communicate. The goalie communicates. The goalie can see it after the pass that you're the quarterback or the middle linebacker, in this case, reading these areas. So the communication could be upfield hook if this is open in the beginning. It could be fox is open, and you might say diagonal cop because that pass might be open, and then inside fox or inside hound if it's there. So it gives you both the direction and the location so you don't even need to look where players are, you just know where they are. In this case, we're talking about over, goalie. This defender yells over, ball comes all the way over, and then we're into the same thing. Goalie is reading the field. M5 would yell inside, hound might be open, cop might be open. Either way, the defender and goalie, defender can attack. If there's two attackmen down here, they'll be trying to jump here to here. Okay. This midfielder who went over didn't get the ball. It's possible that you might be able to get the ball here, but you're not going to stay here for long. Okay. So we are setting up, again, the hook clear. I'm just showing you this. Now, if there's an attackman on the goalie, attackman here, obviously the goalie would easily call over. That ball would go all the way over. The hound did not get the ball, so it's going to break. This is an outside release or outside clear, and that's going to be pushing the cop over. Okay, the LSM is coming over, going to be hooked off the field for another midi. Goalie obviously is going to be bringing the ball up the field. It could also be this defender, possibly. And very important, now the cop has onside responsibilities. You didn't get the ball, you need to stay here because we need 4 back as we're running this area using the box. So the LSM's defender will be right here. It looks like he's running over to get the pass. Maybe the goalie pumps him, and all of a sudden he's going off the field. Well, this midi goes on behind this defender. And the call would be hook upfield, hook even diagonal. Out of this, we might get a 4-on-3 if that worked the first time, or a 54, which is the concept of 5-on-4, is a slow break. The ball should go behind. 43, you run a regular 4-on-3 fast break, but if you don't have those numbers, the ball goes behind. Okay, there's the hook. We've used that sub area because the LSM's defender's right there. And again, the cop needs to get off the field so we can get our defenseman back on. If we don't have an opening where you can shoot from the danger area, then you do not want to shoot because we're still getting our defender back on the field. Okay, and this is just what happens in a slow break. Again, you can see the midi subbing off for the defender. Ball's going behind at the slow break. Again, the midi attack from the crease are reading and reacting. You have to look. If this guy is open, get your defender away. Call, here's your help, that'll keep the defender. Same thing, if this guy's got a defender on him, then he needs to get out of the way, noticing that he's open. But if he's open and he's going to be covered, stay away from this guy. And again, that could be the potential scoring opportunity out of this. And so there's our clears and rides. It is so important that you communicate the area that you're field on, if you're on, or definitely inside. So this in offense, you would yell inside. If you yell, here's your help, it's going to draw a defender to you. If the ball is here at number 11, if A is open, it's one more, or one more. If 11 has the ball and 10 is open, you would yell over. So if M3 is open, that's diagonal or pipe. Better yet, that's the pipe. Diagonal pipe. This guy doesn't even need to think.